Welcome back to Echoes of History, the place where the past speaks softly, but its consequences still shape our world today. In today's story, we uncover a defining moment, a choice made in silence, where restraint was possible, but power was chosen instead, reshaping the course of a nation and the world beyond it. This is the moment America chose power over peace. For much of its early history, America spoke the language of caution. Leaders warned against entanglement, urging restraint in a world filled with rival empires and endless conflict. Peace was seen not as weakness, but as protection, a way to preserve a fragile experiment still finding its place in history. But nations change as they grow. Influence expands. Interests spread beyond borders. And eventually, ideals collide with ambition. America reached a moment when neutrality no longer seemed enough. The world was shifting, and standing aside began to feel like surrendering control. The choice did not come suddenly. It formed over years of pressure, fear, and opportunity. Economic interests demanded protection. Strategic advantages tempted decision-makers. Rivals tested limits. And behind closed doors, the question was no longer whether America could maintain peace, but whether peace was costing power. Supporters of restraint warned of consequences. They spoke of lives, instability, and the burden of dominance. But their voices were gradually drowned out by urgency, by the belief that action would secure safety, that strength would prevent future conflict, that power, once taken, could be managed. When the decision was finally made, it was framed as necessary, as unavoidable, as the only rational response to a dangerous world. The language of defense masked a deeper shift from preservation to projection, from isolation to influence. America did not abandon peace overnight, but it redefined it. Peace was no longer the absence of conflict. It became something to be enforced, maintained through presence, pressure, and the willingness to act first. The consequences were immediate and lasting. Military reach expanded. Global responsibilities multiplied. Allies depended on American decisions, while adversaries adjusted their strategies in response. The balance of power changed, not just abroad, but at home. This moment reshaped American identity. Power brought security, but also obligation. Authority brought influence, but also scrutiny. Every future decision now carried weight far beyond national borders. Some saw this shift as progress, others saw it as a loss of innocence. But history rarely pauses for reflection. Once power is chosen, it demands consistency. Retreat becomes weakness. Restraint becomes risk. Decades later, the echoes of that choice remain. Conflicts justified by stability, interventions framed as necessity. A nation forever balancing its ideals against its influence. What makes this moment so important is not whether the choice was right or wrong, but that it was permanent. America crossed a line that could not be uncrossed. From that point forward, peace was no longer enough on its own. And that is why this story still matters. Because history is shaped not only by wars fought, but by decisions made before they begin. By moments when nations choose who they will become and accept the cost that comes with it. This was the moment America chose power over peace. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more untold history, and come back for the next echo of the century.